Good morning, Natalie. It really is pretty fascinating because we are talking about a place right here in our very own backyards where you can literally bring your ideas to life. We are here at the Sears Think Box, located on Case Western Reserve University's site. And this is one of those places where if you have an idea, whether it's big or small, the resources are all here. Joining me once again is Claire, the executive director. We started downstairs on the prototype floor, but where are we right now?
We are on the fabrication floor four here at Sears Think Box, and that's 4 of 7. We are a 50,000 square foot facility, the largest free and open access innovation center and makerspace in the U.S. There are a few ways to get started here. So on your very first visit, we will get you set up with a sign-up process and your very own Sears Think Box access card. So that's a very simple sign-up process, and you get what functions like a library card, just makes it easier and faster to come back again. And then if you come up to our fabrication floor, where we are now, you'll go through a brief safety tour and some additional access policies.
So I want to bring Steve Smolinski, and you are the fabrications manager. Basically, people can start on the prototype floor, they can come up with an idea, and then they kind of make their way up here, and there are different areas to kind of bring those ideas to life. Can you talk about some of the different areas on this floor?
Yeah, on 4th floor here we have our weld shop, our wood shop, and our metal shop. All 3 of those spaces are run by our team of student technicians. To come into these spaces, you come in, take a training, work with one of our student technicians, get familiar with the space, learn how to be safe, learn how to use the equipment, and then after that point you're able to come into this space and have more autonomy and work independently.
You know, and we've talked on New Day Cleveland how there are so many hidden gems here in Cleveland, and this truly is one of those hidden gems. And the part that I find to be the most fascinating, and I didn't realize until I got here, this is available not just to members of Case Western Reserve University, but it's available to the community as well. You are, removing a lot of those barriers, you're teaching them, and you offer a variety of different classes, workshops, and trainings, correct? And they're all a little bit different.
Absolutely. So mostly coming in from the public as a user, you're going to be utilizing our trainings. Those are different numbers of students, usually about 2. You're working directly with one of our student technicians who is going to walk you through the process on every step of the process, learning how to use the software to get you set up to work on the CNC or the water jet, or teaching you how to use one of the pieces of equipment in the metal shop, or in the weld shop, or in the wood shop.
And now I want to take a look also at some of these examples of items that people have come in to make. Has there ever been a project where someone wanted to make something, you didn't think it was going to really be possible, and then it kind of surprised you and them in the process?
And that happens all the time. I always try and keep my mind open when somebody comes in to work on a project, that just because it's something that hasn't happened before doesn't mean it's not possible.
Right.
And just because they don't have the skills walking in the door doesn't mean it's not possible. Once we learn and work together, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be able to come up with something that really accomplishes what you set out to do walking in the door.
And you're the fabrications manager. We have a fabrications engineer here. You mentioned the technicians. You guys are probably learning something new all the time, aren't you?
Always. It's one of my favorite things about being in a space like this and working in a place like this is, as soon as I think I have things figured out, somebody comes in with something new that challenges that, and we're constantly learning new processes, new ways to use the equipment we already understand how to use.
Now, Claire, I want to bring you back in again, because again, this is one of those things where people don't realize it's right here. So you kind of mentioned what looks like a little bit of a library card, but for the people that want to take advantage of these free community resources, when are you guys open? How do people go about signing up? Do they have to make an appointment? How does this all work?
Absolutely, great questions. We are open from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. from Monday through Friday during the summers, Monday through Saturday during the academic year. We have a couple of different entry points, and so if you have a product idea and you don't know where to start, you can make a design consultation appointment online on our website and meet with a student technician or a full-time staff member like Steve for about 30 minutes, talk through feasibility, talk through where to start. We also have a couple of free programs available. So once a month we have Fix It Clee, which is where folks can bring in their broken toaster, vacuum cleaner, a garment with a rip in it, and we have expert volunteers on site to walk you through how to fix that yourself. So we are keeping things out of landfills, we are giving them a new life, and we're teaching you a new skill while we do so. And we also have once monthly Unbox Think Box activities. Those are make and take workshops. And so here is one example of a recent workshop activity. This is a lantern. It was laser cut. Then we used a 3D printed printing press to emboss that design on the front, and it does light up. It's probably too bright to see it now.
Wonderful. All right, so much obviously happening here on the campus of Case Western Reserve University. It's the Sears Think Box. It is a way for you to put your talents to use, dream up some big ideas. I want to thank you both so much. You are doing a wonderful thing, not only for the students here, but for the community as well. Stick around, we have more New Day Cleveland coming up after this break.